Straight.
It's straight.
In the 1990s, Blockbuster was the Titanic of all video stores. However, due to a case of disruptive innovation, they're no longer in business. Disruptive innovation is a theory outlined by Clayton Christensen in the mid-1990s. This theory describes a process by which a product or service initially takes root in simple applications at the bottom of a market, typically by being less expensive and more accessible, and then relentlessly moves upmarket, eventually displacing established competitors.
If you're busy like me, going to the video store is a hassle. With Netflix, just make a list of the movies you want to see. And in about one business day, you'll get 3 delivered to your house. Keep them as long as you want, without late fees.
Late for soccer?
Finish one, return it in this prepaid envelope, and they'll send you another movie from your list.
Can you get that?
Mommy's doing a TV commercial!
Netflix. All the movies you want, $22 a month, and no late fees.
In 1997, a company called Netflix launched its services to market. Netflix targeted customers that needed more accessibility and those that were tired of paying excess late fees. Netflix's early days were founded on a subscription-based business model. However, they have continued to innovate and appeal to customers that are seeking more variety, ease of use, and cost-friendly services. At the height of Blockbuster's success, they were 9,094 stores strong. Because Blockbuster's management focused on profitable late fees and lacked future thinking, they ultimately filed for bankruptcy in 2010. Today, there's only one Blockbuster store in existence. Blockbuster's problem is that they didn't see the entire market. They focused on the profitable business, and it ultimately led to their demise. Blockbuster's leadership should have followed the jobs to be done theory in order to truly understand why customers were using them. The jobs to be done theory is outlined in Clayton Christensen's book, Competing Against Luck. This theory allows us to better understand the direction in which we innovate. The basic principle of the jobs to be done theory is that people hire a product or a service to get a job done. When looking at it through that lens, companies can begin to understand in greater depth why people buy their products. In order for companies to follow the jobs to be done theory, they first must find a job that needs to be done. From there, they must document the journey from hiring the job all the way to completion, and then finally remove any obstacles and remedy the frustrations to create a better experience. In the first step of the jobs to be done theory, a company must find a job that needs to be done. They must understand why people want to hire for their service or for their product, and have a deep enough understanding on an emotional or social level so that they can fully understand where the customer's desires come from. In order to get to this customer analysis, surveys or focus groups may be performed. Once a company has a good understanding of why customers want to hire for their product, they can then tailor solutions to meet those customers' needs. The second step is to document the journey. This starts out from the hiring of the job and goes all the way to completion. It's important to document things like where the customer was at and what they were doing, as well as the final customer experience. The final step is to remove the obstacles and remedy the frustrations to create a better customer experience. In this step, companies must keep in mind that the experience must be 2 times as good as the original. The reason for this is most people get anxious about hiring a new product or something new. The final thing that Clayton Christensen cites, corporations must be willing to see business units die.
What's she mean to you?
Okay. Listen up, everybody. I have some news.
All I can do right now is put on a brave face and go out there and be their leader.
It's over. We are screwed. Dunder Mifflin Scranton is being shut down.
Michael.
While seeing business units die is sometimes difficult, it is imperative in order for a business to continue to grow. In summary, if a company can find the job that needs to be done in other words, better understand why their customer wants to hire for their product, document the journey, remove the obstacles, and remedy the frustrations to create a better experience, the company will be successful in disrupting current markets and remaining the market leader.